Hello everybody, welcome to GT Planet, happy new year, welcome to 2025 and welcome to the first daily races video of the year here on our channel. I'm Chaz Draycott, the lead video producer for GT Planet, and it's great to still be with the brand for this year, and I'm hoping to have a lot of fun in these daily races as you've seen me have before. Now, we're at Brands Hatch this week for daily race C. I've done a qualifying lap already in the Aston Martin V8 Vantage Group 4. I love this combination. I think these cars really suit this circuit because cars that are too fast around here can be a little bit too treacherous, I think, especially with some of the driving standards that we've seen before. But I really enjoy this race. I've been done over here before, so this is a bit of retribution, so to speak, for me. Just quickly looking at the other races though before we jump in there, you can see that Trial Mountain has a 3-lap race in the Mercedes-Benz W196R, an incredible combination I am sure, but not one for me for this week. They're on super soft sports tyres for that. The Group 3 cars head to Suzuka, not really something I fancy taking on. I've driven the Group 3s a lot around Suzuka, so it's obviously time to go back to Brands Hatch and enjoy ourselves there in these Group 4 cars. And I do have the Aston Martin V8 Vantage GT4 in a GT Planet livery, which will be a lovely looking bit of kit. So yeah, I'm going to wait for the entry period to open up and we'll jump into the next race. It's also worth noting that I did do a qualifying time as well. I was into the 131s, I believe, so it's not the fastest time that we'll see. I'll probably be a bit further down the grid in qualifying, but I felt like there was a little bit more time left in it. It's just stringing a lap together around this place is mighty difficult. So we'll see whether I can do that in the race and improve on the 31s, but I feel like my pace might be alright here. Just got to keep my head, and there's a mandatory pit stop as well, so it's all about when you serve that and try and manage not being in the traffic, but also getting the most out of the tyres because we're only on the softs. One of the most interesting things in these Group 4 races is seeing what cars people are in, because there's a very equal variety of the cars here. We've got some Genesis G70s, Lamborghini Huracans at the front, a Megane Trophy, which is cool to see, even a 4C, some GTRs, a Supra behind us, and the only Aston Martin in the field, so we need to uphold some honour here. But it's a British circuit, it's a British car. I figured I may as well combine the two and see what we can do with it. I do sincerely hope that I can actually improve on the pace that I mentioned, that 1:31.8, because I'm 1.3 seconds off just the car ahead. So fingers crossed we can make it work a little bit better than I did in qualifying throughout this race. The Aston sounds tremendous though with its V8, makes a good old racket. It's got that tiny little rear wing on the back, but still it should serve us well, I think. Here we go. Now it's 11 laps, so I'm hoping to get at least 4 or 5 laps out of the first stint on these softs. I'll give you a little update every so often how they're getting on. Just going to be tidy on them for the first lap or two. Down the inside of the Genesis into Druids already. Park it on the apex. Through we go. Take it nice and easy in third gear through there. Lovely. Okay. It's the top 10 already. I mean, we didn't have to do a lot to get there, but still. Second gear around Surtees is definitely the one. I was trying to use third in qualifying. It just wouldn't work for me. The car doesn't have the engine braking for it around there. Got a little scrap in front here with the two GTRs side by side. That's going to definitely hold both of them up around this part of the circuit, especially if there's contact like that. Oh, they both sort of hopped towards me there. That was really weird when they got on the brakes. I didn't really want to be there. I tried to give him room. That's on me. I'd like to give that position back, but I think the Genesis got through. Yeah, the Genesis did get through. I'd like to show a bit of sportsmanship and give that back, to be honest, but I think it's better to just crack on at this stage. There's an apex there somewhere, Chaz. Whoa, hello. Clip that curb a little bit too much. it really hurt us. I've been a little bit too confident in that entire sector, and it's cost me big there. Got the Genesis on my backside now, and again, a little bit confident, overdid it. Might even get a track limits penalty for some of those. You can't just turn into me, sunshine. Oh, hello. That was a little bit late, son. It was very charismatic, wasn't it? Oh, the car wasn't behaving itself around there. Well, while it's nice to look at the Ferrari and listen to it, I've been freight trained there, haven't I? It would be a good time to pit, really. The tyres aren't wearing as quickly as I thought they were going to. I might come in at the end of the next lap if we get held up by these lot scrapping. Oh, hello. The Aston is one of those cars that really installs a lot of confidence in you, but it does go. It does tell you every so often, it fires a warning shot to say, look, I'm not invincible. I'm going to come in at the end of this lap, remove the pressure of a car behind and remove the sort of distraction of cars being in front. That was not a good pit entry. Okay, so racing softs, we don't need to refuel the car. And we come out with loads of clean air. And now I can just get my foot down and crack on. I'm going to do a lot of laps on these tyres, so I need to look after them, but at least I don't have to do it trying to avoid other people and think about their mistakes and decisions. I can make my own! there was yellow flags being waved there, but no evidence of any reason. Well, we gained a place on the subtle green Genesis by the look of it with a decent outlap. Just got to see whether that single lap of tyre usage makes the difference at the end, because I don't think it will. That was not a desired rejoin at all, was it? Not where we want to be. It's given room, which is fair. I'm going to get a track limits warning for that, and I've also lost momentum on top of it. Wow, 2 seconds down in that sector compared to the previous lap. And we've lost about 1.6 seconds to the car behind as well. Car off, car way off. One of the Lamborghinis has bitten the dust. Flipping out, Charismatic is all over the road and I'm following him, that's the problem. Grabbed third there for some reason. I've not done that entirely throughout this race so far, so maybe just wasn't confident in the car for a moment. We're catching up with a bunch of the others ahead though. Oh, Charismatic's stuck his nose down the inside there where it's not wanted. car going slowly in front of us as well. There's quite a lot going on here. Oh, contact on our right hand side. Oh, hello. Don't think he knew I was there then. And in my excitement, I've overdone it at the next corner. There's a little bit of shenanigans still going on ahead. Potential for a top 5 here if stuff goes wrong ahead, so I need to be in it to win it here and just stick with this as best I can. I pitted a lap earlier than a lot of these other drivers, but I'm not sure that one lap is going to make a huge difference. There was a bit of a gap. It was a little bit naughty of me to do that. Yellow flag, car around. That means now that the car ahead is 5th place. This lap and one more to go. Seems like Cohen in front, making a few little mistakes here and there. The tyres are feeling it now. That front left is definitely not up to optimal performance. Through Hawthorne and Westfield, really feeling it. Oh, I was so scared that I was going to clip the grass then and be suddenly in a wall. That was quite nicely choreographed, wasn't it? So a top 5 position for the moment. We'll take that for now. Just got to keep it tidy now on this final lap. Get away from Cohn. Trying to squeeze everything out of these tyres now in the final lap. Just being so careful around some of these corners where you can overcommit. I'll be happy with the top 5. Just for a minute there, it didn't look like it was going to go my way, but it has. Got freight trained a little bit earlier, recovered, and got a top 5 out of it. That'll do. Come on. Really pleased with that one. That was tough. That was very tough. Like I said, went into this not knowing if I had the pace, and I clearly didn't from qualifying, but yeah, I'll take a top 5 after starting outside the top 10. Really good fun. And as always, you can play these daily races as long as you have access to Gran Turismo 7 and an online account. It's a lot of fun. Go do this one. It's a really big challenge. It really tests your concentration in these cars. You have to commit. It's a real momentum circuit as brands. But yeah, hopefully you get some decent results like I just have there, and hope you enjoy the week of daily races. Thanks once again for watching us today here on GT Planet, and we hope to see you again in the next video very, very soon.